Alrighty, give me 1 second. Let me make my usual post, and then we will get started. 1 and 2 and 3, and then let me full screen this. All right, and hello. So, last week we didn't get to play a whole lot. Because, you know, I wasn't able to stream as much as I would have liked to. There was a lot. I have a lot of shit going on here. Still, the kitchen's still under renovations. It's coming along nicely. It's getting there. It's almost done. Hopefully this week the kitchen will be finished. We're hoping, but we'll see what happens. That being said, as far as what we've done in games so far, after Reen's chapter, we made our way. We ended up in Van's chapter, and we took care of the connection events. We took care of the we did the movie stuff. Went around buying everything. I did realize I missed stuff in the previous chapter, so on my downtime, I did go back and replay Reen's chapter and grab the stuff that I missed, which apparently I did miss a portal. I don't know how I ended up doing that, but I did. And then also we did take care of the bird that flew away. We managed to find the mama bird, whatever, and then we took care of the wannabe spriggan. Well, sorta. He got away, but like we took care. We found out who it was, and we're gonna I feel like we'll probably see them again later in the game, but we'll see what happens. We still have some more 4SPGs to do, so let's get those taken care of. But yeah, no, I did I went back for the accessory and the portal that I missed. Well, I technically didn't go back for the portal. I just didn't realize I missed a portal, but I ended up getting it when I went back, so it's fine. We can now make the tyrant belts, which I didn't bother to make yet, because I wanted to make sure I told everybody that I made shit that I got this shit first. So, but yeah.
Allow me to assist.
So, also, I have blade crests. I got it from. Well, I have a blade crest. I got it from the the Grim Garden. So yeah, apparently that's how you get the blade crest. So yeah, I can make the tyrant belt now. Technically, I can. Well, actually, I think I can only make. I think I can make 3. Hold up, someone else has a tyrant. Has some of the belts on them. Hold up, who's got my belts? He's got my gunner belt. Yo, Kefka, how you doing, man? How's your day going, brother? I need to go get the other belt. I think the other belt is on, Crow? I think I left them on Crow. How's your day going, Kefka? How's everything? On vacation, off 1 week. Nice! Vacation's very nice. I do like me a good vacation. Let's see. Wait, is he wearing a belt? No. Okay, I took the one off him. I think Crow has... Oh, he's got the twinkling lenses. Where's Crow? There it is. He's got the gunner belt and the queen bee belts. Okay. So I think I can technically make 3 of the tyrant belts now. Over here.
Allow me to assist.
Accessories! Tyrant belt. So wait, what was... Okay, so the gunner belt and the queen bee belt, they don't give... Wait, do those...
See you again.
Okay, wait, hold up. I want to know what they did beforehand. Where are they? Okay, none of them give accessory. Not accessory, accuracy. Ugh. I thought they gave accuracy. So I was gonna say, why do I have them both on Crow? Maybe they give accuracy, but they didn't. They don't. So, yeah, Burning Blood. Oh, how am I liking the game? The combat's pretty good. I like the new animations for a lot of the characters, like Shizuna. I don't really care so much for Rin or his group for the most part. I feel bad for Fee, honestly, because she's the one. I feel like out of everybody in Rin's group, the one that I really look forward to all the time is Fee, and I do feel like they kind of. I feel like, well, this is more of like all the Daybreak games. I feel like she kind of got fucked over in terms of like her moveset and everything. Like in the Cold Steel games, she was great as like an evasion tank, and she was also like, and I could make her do some really good damage. But I feel like in the Daybreak games, since evasion doesn't really factor into anything else, like she kind of just gets fucked over, and it kind of sucks. Like honestly, I kind of think Ferry's better than her, which is saying a lot because Ferry fills a similar role, but like Ferry's capable of building up the combo meter faster, and she's also able to do a little bit of support, and I feel like she does more damage than Fee, which kind of sucks. I really like Fee, and I'm kind of like I feel like she got I feel like she just kind of got the rough end of the stick. You keep insulting. I will keep insulting him. I don't fucking care. Bruh, you can like him, that's fine, but like that doesn't mean I have to. Honestly, he's not a character I was looking forward to. I don't really care for the fact that he's back, and honestly, if field combat wise, I don't really like him. Like Shizuna is so much better in field combat. Oh my god, like Shizuna's got more range, and for whatever reason, Rin has like after his attacks, or after his attacks or after his charge attack, one of them, he had like there's like a delay before you can go back to attacking. He just stands there. So you have to like dodge and go back into attacking. Whereas like Shizuna doesn't have that shit. So I don't know. I wholeheartedly prefer Shizuna so much more. I also don't like the way he runs, because he holds like the way he holds his sword with two hands and he runs. I've never liked it, and I still don't like it. This is my favorite game to watch a streamer play because of, well, I mean, you know, I guess we'll have to wait and find out until I find out what the because of it is. I'm gonna make, well, I can only make 2 of these, so I'm only gonna make 2 of these. I should probably make some of the medals. What is this? Okay, so let's... I have it with Rainbow Bracelet, which is Strength and Arts Attack, Speed, Evasion, and Debuff Immunity. And this is Accuracy, Crit... Well, this is only 7 Accuracy. Wait, why is her Accuracy so low? What the fuck? Am I on the... I am on the right side. What the fuck? Why is her accuracy so low? When did that happen? Do I not have her with, like... No, I don't. Okay, but then why is her... But, like, why didn't... Why... What the fuck? I'm so confused. I thought I gave her accuracy. I apparently did not. Well... Okay, let's give her the Tyrant Belt that I just got. That'll give me 10 crit and 10 evasion. So we got that. I don't think anything else gives more crit and evasion currently. That gives 4... Oh, I could give her the blade crest. That gives her accuracy, crit, and strength. Fuck yeah, we'll just do that. Blade crest, Tyrant Belt. Yeah, that works. That fucking works. Okay, and then we gotta give him... I don't have another blade crest. That was my only one, I think. Yeah, that's my only one. Well, he can get the Tyrant Belt at least. So we'll give him Tyrant Belt. There we go. I don't have her court set. Oh, I do need to unlock the slots for her. There we go. I have her set up for absorbing arts. I don't think I can give her Arc Feather. Yeah, I don't really have anything that's gonna, like, give me both Wind and Mirage. As much as I would like it... she does have Guardian. Can I get her Guardian too? No. No way in hell can I do that with what I currently have her set up as. Alright, so cast 1, cast 2, mine 3, EP 2, mine 2, EP cut 2. One day you'll about to... Nope, I will not. That's not gonna happen. You can keep dreaming! I mean, if you like dreaming about things, sure. But it's not gonna happen. It's definitely not gonna happen. Like, after Cold Steel 3 and 4, yeah, no, I kind of just stopped caring about Reen. Like, I just don't like him. That's just how it's gonna be. Hate to break it to you. Cast 3... I want to give her Cast 3 and Mine 3. Yeah, that's Japan, I know. It is what it is. I can't, you know... Nothing I can do about that. Oh, whoops, not action. I wanted that. There we go. That. Let's
I hope to see you again. Allow me to assist.
Cast 3. EP cut 3. Oh, I ran out of U materials. It's fine. I'll just make more. Okay, so EP cut 3. Mine 3. I think she has EP3.
I hope to see you again. Allow me to assist.
And Shizuna is a poor woman's Reen. No. Shizuna is fucking way better than Reen. She's way fucking better than Reen. I wait the day when they actually make her fuck him up, like, in-game. It's not gonna happen because he's their fucking poster boy, but I await the day when it does happen. I would love to see it happen. It would be fucking amazing. Shizuna's fucking great. Oh, I already have mine 3. Well, fuck. Alright. Wait, so... Yeah, no, I'm not gonna be able to get that. Well, that sucks. Alright, Cast 3, let's change this to EP Cut 3, and then we'll put EP Cut 2 over here, I think? Well, I guess not really. It doesn't really matter if I put it here. It doesn't do anything. Wait, what if I put it over here? No, nothing. I need Water, Mirage, and Earth over here. So, how do you like the Lowly King Rufus? I'm not a fan of Rufus, but, however, I do like his S-Craft. His S-Craft is actually rather hilarious. I love seeing Lapis in the background, and she's like, "Yeah, get him, Rufus!" And she's just fucking cheering him on. And then he has this like whole fucking spectacle of like an S-Craft. And then at the end, it's like, I think, what does it say? Does it say victory? Like, what the fuck? Like, okay. It's a fucking hilarious S-Craft, but I'm not, to be honest, I'm not a fan of Rufus. He's kind of just he's kind of an ass. Just saying. Okay, so what would be? I mean, I would want water over here because that would. Okay, so then we're just gonna like. Oh, I don't have. Okay, let's. Let's do that, and then we'll make that into HP 3.
I hope to see you again. Allow me to assist.
Oh, whoops. I went into the wrong menu.
Allow me to assist.
There we go. Okay, so let's change this one to HP 3. His arc is pretty cool, and his redemption to me works. I mean, sure it works. I just don't really care for him. Like, he's an asshole to me, so it doesn't really matter. It works, but I just don't care enough. Because, like I said, in my opinion, he's just an asshole. And then I can put EP Cut 2 over here. Yeah. Yeah, so now I have Ophenic Force and Guardian 1. Although I would have liked to have Guardian 2, but, I mean, I guess I'll have to figure out a way to work that into there. Oh, I would probably... Probably with Clotho, I could probably do Guardian 2, because that gives me Earth. That'll give me the Earth I need. And then I would just need enough Mirage, which probably at the same time... Wait, so Clotho would give me 10 Earth. I only need 6. So if I go from... I would have to get rid of the Goldia gem, though. But it doesn't really matter, because I'd still have enough for Ophenic Force. And then I wouldn't need Mercy over here on this line. No, wait. I probably still would need Mercy. Well, not Mercy, I would just need a blue gem. A blue quartz, whatever. So maybe? But then... I still wouldn't have enough of the... Mirage. Right? Mirage? I think that's Mirage, right? Or is this one Mirage? I forget. I think Silver's Mirage. Yeah, Silver's Mirage. And the gold is Space. Yeah, okay. So if I did that, I would need. Oh, but I don't have. Yeah, here's the thing. I don't have any. I don't have any Mirage, like blue Mirage. So. Oh, but I do have Decoy and Recluse. Actually, that would. That's possible. It might. Well, they wouldn't be enough. It wouldn't give me enough because that's only giving me 3 at most. So I would be at 11 instead of. Well, according to this, I'd be at 11 instead of 12. Why would I be at 11? Oh no, I'd be at 11 Guardian. Or for Mirage. But I would be at 9 Water. I'm looking at the wrong numbers. Okay, whatever. It's fine. I can... We'll get more quartz later. And I can't unlock any of his slots, so yeah. Again. That's all we needed for quartz, I think.
Shock one up.
Alright, Okay, so we still have some 4 SPGs to do, so let's do this one. Defeat the monster in Junction area. Okay, so we need to go to this district, and we need to go to the Junction area. Alright, where... Oh, this is probably in the depths. I probably just need to... Yeah, okay. I'll just warp to the depths. Oh, let me heal. Hold up. I just noticed that Anya isn't healed.
Back to full strength.
There we go. Yo, what the fuck is that thing? Exterminate!
Watch out. That enemy looks strong.
Oh wait, this is Aaron. Okay.
Keep it up. It's working.
Do I do Scarlet Dance? Mirage Guard, Elegant Spell, Climb Force. We'll do Climb Force.
Clean force.
Or Clean Force, whatever.
I'll take that.
Let's do this first.
Here to help.
Set up a shield.
Here I go.
Jabril guard. Just say the word.
Heated Roar. Hit him with the pummel.
Here we go. You're not getting away. You're crushed.
Boom! 13k, nice.
You won't get away with this.
Flaming Prayer.
Flames, give us strength. Aaron!
You got this.
Get him. I do like the upgrade for some of these animations. It's really fucking nice.
Let's party. Sucker.
Like Aaron's fucking skill there, the precision slash. I forget what it was called before, but like
I'll take you on.
the upgrade in animation for that is fucking great.
Go forth and teach them their place.
I'll take that.
Ifrit Raid.
Here goes.
Do 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 do. This one too got a nice upgrade in animation. Fucking. That used to be Heavenly Halter. It became Culpic Pummel.
Good luck.
Can I not? There we go.
Here to help.
Oh, why am I moving her up? I don't need her to move up. Elegant spell?
Elegant spell!
Thank you. I'll take that.
Time to go all out. Initiating drive.
Payback time.
Payback time!
Initiating drive.
Here to help.
Here goes.
Oh, it missed. Wow. He fucking went right out of the... Wow. I didn't think it was possible for that he'd be able to, like, just get out of the damn circle. I didn't think it was that small, but apparently it was.
You got this. Payback time.
At your service.
Try this again.
Initiating drive.
Stay in the circle, goddammit!
You're not getting away. Oh, big. Come on. Get down.
At your service. Yeah! Allow me to help. I'm ready. Here goes.
Oh, that's right! Fucking Aaron got a new S-Craft too, which is really fucking cool, where he just, like, switches between, like, all sorts of weapons. Skull Raider? What the fuck is that? Apparently Reset just got a new skill.
All
Ooh,
in a
Bander
day's
Snatcher.
work.
Mira deposit confirmed.
Okay, hold up. What is Bandersnatcher? Bandersnatch, whatever. S-Craft post delay. Oh. Interesting. I kind of want that on Shizuna. But obviously I don't have Shizuna right now, so... I mean, I guess I could put it on I'm not really using his S-Craft a whole lot. I mean, I use it, but, like, it's not like I'm spamming it or anything. You know what? I'm gonna hold off. Okay, wait, what's the other thing? Okay, so we have vandalized art, and root of strange illness. I've been pretty sick lately. It's in, Riverside. Okay, so let's go Riverside.
Let's roll, gang.
Do, 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 do. Okay, so this guy over here.
Ice cream! Get your ice cream here!
Come on by and eat your fill.
It's so cool!
Oh, this girl over here. Whatever. What is it? Do you have business with me? I'm waiting for someone right now. Actually, you know what? Anybody would be fine. would you hear me out? Are you Radley? I'm Arkwright, the spriggan. The spriggan. I saw your 4SPG. Wait, you saw my request? Please help me. Whoa now, seems like you got some real problems. If you don't mind, could you give us the details about your request? Since it's a 4SPG, we might be able to help. And thank you. I've been having trouble sleeping lately. My body is sluggish, my mind is hazy, and I haven't been able to focus on work at all. I want you to help me get over this.
Have you been in poor health? If so, it would probably be better if you went to the doctor and asked.
I've already seen a doctor, but they didn't believe me at all. Even the people I work with decided I'm just tired or I'm having a mental breakdown. They've been handling me with kid gloves. Even though that's obviously not the cause. It sounds like you have a clue as to what might be behind this. It's the footage on the street monitors. You know, in the city where they show movies, theater announcements, ads for the space program, that sort of thing. Huh? The footage? Yes, my health has been deteriorating ever since I saw those street monitors. And it gets even worse every time I walk by one of them. Even today, I made sure to avoid the places where the screens were put up and managed to post my request in Riverside and... Huh? Okay. I knew it. You don't believe me. But what else can I say? It's the truth. You're all the same. Nobody will take my story seriously. I mean... Which street monitors are you talking about exactly? You believe me? I don't get the sense that you're lying anyway. Fact of the matter is, you wrote up a 4SPG. Your claim is the only basis we need. But I prefer a concrete lead if possible. So, talk us through it calmly if you can. Yeah, be calm! Talk to us calmly! Thank you! Thank you!
As indulgent as ever.
The monitors I saw most often were the ones on Station Street and in the Chardon district. Be calm, Max! No! Yo, Merc, how you doing, man? How's your day going, brother? She needs to be calm, not me. I can be as crazy as I'd like. But she needs to be calm. That's the route I usually take to and from work, but when I passed by them recently, I started getting dizzy. Whenever I passed by after that, my head would get hazy. It'd feel like my body was getting heavier. I'm scared of what will happen when I look at them next. I see. That should be enough information for now, Van. Let's start investigating right away. If there's something to those monitors, we simply can't ignore it. But, well, you wait here and try to enjoy a leisurely coffee. And try out the tacos from the food stand across the way. I highly recommend them. Okay.
Alright, let's get to it.
Why don't we ask people who might have something to do with the monitors on Station Street and in the Chardon district?
You have my support, Mr. Arkwright.
Alright, so Station Street first.
Well then, shall we?
Do 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 do. I would say how I'm doing, but I mean you're one of the most up to date on that. That's, you know, fair. That's plenty fair.
Do you have a moment?
You're asking if anything unusual has happened with the monitor recently?
Yeah, I thought you might have heard something since you're the owner. Not a thing. I haven't gotten any reports about it either. All passerbys catch sight of them on the monitor, not just people visiting Iota. Between the space program and all the new movie ads, it's definitely been getting more attention lately. If someone gets sick just by looking at it, you'd think there'd be more victims. That's definitely true. If the guild received such a report, it'd become their first priority. It could be the problem's hidden specifically so that no one would believe the victim even if they did speak up. True, though it may be too early to draw conclusions one way or another. You say it happens when they just look at the monitor?
Do you have any idea?
I just remembered that I might have heard something about that in a lecture back when I was studying at the Institute of Science. If I remember right, there was a sort of technology involving moving pictures that had been misused. Lectures do often cover well-known misuses and risks of past technology. If there was already word of it happening when Ilhan was in school. Yeah, it may have been an incident from long ago. I'm sorry, I can't remember it very well. No, that was actually informative in a lot of ways. Thanks! Okay, so we need to go to Chardon.
Let's do this.
Oh god fucking damn it, I swear to fucking god. Oh my god, why? Oh, whoops. There we go. So they do the invisible wall. So do they invisible wall you into districts, or can you actually run across the city map? There's they're kind of just like instances. That like you can run. There's like entrances to each area. From the other areas that kind like but it's kind of invisible wall, I guess. I swear to God, I don't understand why this game is crashing so much. I mean, the only thought I have is that they did something, they changed something in the coding when they fucking released this game. Okay, wait. So I finished talking to him, right? Hold up.
Got something to ask you.
Okay, so yeah, that's already. Thank God for the autosave though. So like, I could go to like where these yellow lines are, I believe, and then it lets me. Yeah, it'll bring me to like the world map, or the area map. That's basically what they do.
What are we waiting for?
So you're kind of invisible walled. But you can run across the areas, like you can go, like you don't have to teleport to like the store or whatever. Like I can access everything in this map, right? Without having to warp.
When's my next meeting?
Star Taker succeeded.
Where is... Okay, so am I going to that one? I think I am.
History.
I got a painful deep pimple right above my chin. Took forever to force it into state to pop it, but now it looks like I have an ugly rash. I mean... It'd be like that. I feel the pain. Wait, can this one... Can I go... Oh, I can go in through here. Where the fuck does... Okay, I've never... I don't think I've gone this way before. Or maybe I have. I don't know.
Got a question for you.
Please do not crash again. People feeling unwell after looking at a monitor. Terribly sorry, but I haven't heard about anything like that. Certainly it would be inexcusable if the Chardon were to ignore something negatively impacting our guest.
I see.
You get a lot of visitors here, and the monitor surely attracts attention.
Yeah, after all, it is a curved monitor, which is the latest tech. I don't know the details, but I have heard it's quite the groundbreaking technology. Yeah, we've only just started having curved screens capable of matching the standards of flat ones. The fact that you can see it, even when you're not looking straight on, makes it incredibly effective for advertising. I heard they're considering introducing them to a variety of formats, like desktop computers.
Ketra, you look kind of happy.
That's tech enthusiast for you. But since we're here, have you noticed anything curious? Have you noticed anything curious? Anything at all? It doesn't even have to involve people who look at the monitors. Now that you mention it, I did overhear a guest mention something he saw on the monitor. He claimed he saw a white image flash on it for just a second.
A white image?
I kept an eye out for myself just in case, but I never saw a thing. I concluded that perhaps the screen was a little unstable, even though it is the latest tech. I can't deny the possibility, I suppose. Well, thanks for answering our questions. I swear, do not crash on me.
We've heard a lot about the screens Radley mentioned. However, while we received some concerning reports, I hesitate to say we found any decisive leads.
Yeah, the client's not the only one who's seen the monitors. A bunch of other folks have seen them too. Yet nobody else has gotten sick from it besides her.
Just to make sure, we're still planning to trust Radley and continue the investigation, right?
Of course. She really is feeling sick, and that's all we need to know.
Yes, I suppose you're right.
There may be some sort of prerequisite required for it to occur. Something that causes it to only work on specific people in the crowds.
Is that even possible?
If that's true...
Seems like we should check out the footage for ourselves at this point.
The footage was presumably provided by the respective advertising companies. The guild could probably acquire it under the pretext of assisting with the investigation.
If you could arrange that for us, it'd be a big help.
Then, let's get in touch and see what we can negotiate.
Do not crash, I swear to God. I will hurt you. Don't do it.
Analysis complete. A file size discrepancy between the original footage provided and the footage currently being broadcast has been found. It appears that digital images were mixed into the gaps in the footage at an unknown time.
Just as I thought. I'll try displaying them. What the hell's this?
A white image? Could this be what we heard about at the Chardon?
Yo, why does that kind of resemble the DG cult symbol? I think so. Though the guest probably only noticed it by chance. It appears this was inserted between frames in the video via the Orbital network. No doubt about it, it's intended to create a subliminal effect.
Subliminal?
It's a technique to influence one's subconscious using images that flash by in imperceivable speeds. I have heard that it works on the unconscious mind, and to some extent can even control the way someone thinks.
Yeah, Word is that when Orbital movies first started out, they experimented with it in local theaters. Say by inserting images of popcorn in a movie, they could dramatically increase sales. After that though, cults and frauds started abusing it. Nowadays, there are regulations to protect against it.
It's a ringing bell, but does it seriously actually work? Subliminal imprinting. Could such a thing really have an impact on Radley's physical health?
There's physiology, physiology? Physiology? I don't know. Psychological precedent? I think that's right. Fucking, you know what? So, I don't think it's impossible. No, I can't say it's happening in this case for sure. Physio? So it's physio and physiological? Well, it's logical, not physiology. So it would be physiological? Oh my god. Jesus! That's a fucking... Yo, Yoshiro Kondo, how you doing, man? How's your day going, brother?
Though I can't say it's happening in this case for sure, nor what the conditions have to be to make it happen. Who in the world would do this, and why? We need to put a stop to it as soon as we can.
It's only 7 Bro, fuck you. Yeah, our client might not be the only victim. Think we can trace the data?
I am currently using the Orbital network to attempt to trace the data contained in the image. There, the address appears to be the control room of the Trion Tower.
Of all places!
Swin and Nadia conducted an investigation there previously. We should be able to reach it via the stairs on the observation deck.
Yeah, well, no time like the present. Alright, so off to the Trion Towers. Or Trion Tower.
Let's roll, gang.
Save just in case, because fucking this game already crashed on me and I don't need any more crashes. Enough well for less hot. That's good. That is good. Okay, so head to the control room. Let's go! Oh, who is this guy?
Is near. Guide everyone.
You think he's the culprit?
Maybe. He's acting a bit odd.
You're right. How did he not notice all of us entering the room? The source is that terminal there. I think we need to shut it down right away, no matter what. A bracer would logically interrogate the man about the situation first.
Well, what's the move here? I mean... To be fair, we're not bracers. I say that I think we knock him out, you know. I think that's pretty much what we do here. Cuz I am going for chaos. But in Sicily, where my parents are, it seems that Septarion on fire is approaching. So apparently it's getting hot over there? God damn. I'll make this quick.
Shoot first and ask questions later, huh? Though, maybe we didn't have a choice.
Considering the circumstances, yeah. Let's hurry and get a good look at this terminal.
I'm seeing a history of hacking into street monitors using the tower's orbital network. Just as we thought, it seems they were using this to insert the subliminal images remotely. Can we stop it? About that, it appears to have complex security measures in place utilizing orbital locks. It may be difficult to shut it down by force, and it's possible that one wrong move could result in the loss of stored information.
It's very warm here. My room is in the basement and it stays cool, but to go anywhere else in the house, I have to go outside into the heat and then back into the colder house. If I do that too many times, I get a headache. Yeah, that's fair. I understand that. God damn.
Then perhaps this is a job for Mare?
Yeah, we might be able to get through with holocore hacking.
It's all yours, Van.
Right. Right then. Let's get down to it.
Leave it to me. Conducting search. This is kid stuff. Security bypass.
Right. Go this way.
Conducting search.
Because now he's gonna come back here and then he'll be distracted by the trap.
Conducting search. Conducting search.
Oh shit! Oh, that's not fair. That is not fair. Okay.
Not done yet.
That was rude.
Conducting search.
Okay, wait for him to go past. Okay, so I can't go that way. I'm gonna have to go the other way.
Conducting search.
Fucking hell, man.
Conducting search. Conducting search.
Wait, can I even go this way? No, I can't. Fuck! How the fuck? Try again. Hold up. Because I'm losing time here. Fucking hell.
Conducting search. This is kid stuff. Security bypass. Conducting search.
Okay, so I need to I need to do that and then go in here.
Conducting search.
And once he goes there,
Conducting search.
I do this. But he's gonna turn around up here, so how am I supposed to... Oh, go like this. This is how we do it. This is how we do it. Yeah, there we go.
Conducting search.
Oh, he's coming this way.
Conducting search.
I see, I see.
This is kid stuff. Security bypass.
There we go.
This is kid stuff. Security by conducting search.
Okay, so let's do this way.
Conducting search.
Then we follow him.
Conducting search.
Go in here. He's gonna come back this way.
Conducting search.
There we go. Let's go.
I made it! This thing's as good as unlocked.
Perfect. Alright, we did it!
Ha! Nice work! We succeeded in completely blocking the hacking to each location. I'll secure the stored information.
This is...
The white image used for the subliminal imprinting. The picture was mostly obscured by noise before, but this is the full thing.
It says AD. Isn't that like the people Van fought last night?
Alter Dawn. That's the name we heard this morning.
Who would have guessed this be about the people we're after?
This is only speculation based on what we know. But perhaps they're using this footage to lure particular people to AD. Do you mean that they were gathering people who met their standards by transmitting this image?
No frickin' way! Remember Ginny's disappearance from the share house this morning? That flash we saw on her computer screen might well have been this image.
Now that you mention it, then that incident might also be related.
There's a non-zero chance of that for sure. I take it this is all you were able to salvage?
Right. There was hardly any important information left on the terminal.
You haven't the idea of how much alter is this Dawn.
Okay. Or any information at all, really, judging by the data records. The man operating the terminal must have been just another victim. I expect it'll be difficult to trace this stuff any further from here.
Maybe so, but even just knowing this is related to AD is a win in my book. AD. Wake up!
Huh? What have I been doing? Huh? You revived him with chi, huh?
Figured it worked on those guys last night too. Other than Jeffrey, maybe I could use it to restore our client's health. Too.
Yeah, let's get back to her with everything we've learned.
Wake up!
I feel so much lighter, and the haze in my head has cleared up. How in the world did you do that?
Just think of it as Just think of it as a type of Eastern medicine. We also solved the abnormality in the monitors you told us about, so there's no need to worry anymore.
Thank you. How can I ever repay you? You know, I feel like I might have heard the word subliminal before. How bizarre that the human body can be affected by such a thing.
Of course, we can't tell her about AD.
Do you think if we just left her the way she was, she would have had,
join the group in question? It's highly likely. Yes, I'm glad we were able to step in before that happened. It's possible that there are other people who have been affected by the footage.
Yeah, but since we don't know what causes certain people to be affected, there's not much we can do. Still, we did notify the guild and the police. Now we just gotta stay vigilant.
My work relationships haven't been good. And when I started feeling sick, neither my colleagues nor my doctor believed me. I feel so forlorn, so isolated. I even started feeling down about life itself. But then I turned to you guys in a last-ditch effort, and you believed me. Maybe my life isn't something to be discarded after all.
Sometimes you gotta take both the good and the bad. That's just part of life. So, why not live boldly? Remember that even being alone can be fun. And of course, you can always throw up a 4SPG when you need to.
Van. Yes, I'll remember that. Thank you so much.
That's one job behind us.
Reward deposited.
Yeah, them chaos points! I'm all about them chaos points, man. Okay, so now... Wait, what is our last one? Oh, that one's back in Chardin. Right, the vandalized art.
Let's hit the road.
Fucking hell! Are you serious? This is ridiculous. don't know why it crashes so often. It's fucking... It's insane. The weird part is it's running the same exact engine as the previous game. It's running the same exact engine as Daybreak 2. And Daybreak 2 ran super fucking smooth. So it doesn't make sense as to why this is happening. Even your PlayStation telling you, bro. Bro, I even fucking uninstalled the game and reinstalled it. Just to make sure that, like, I wasn't having, just to try to, like, fix the issue. But I thought maybe it was possible that, like, the installation might have, like, got corrupted or whatever. But, like, no, it's still fucking happening. I'm so confused. Yeah, I've rebooted the console. It's something with the game. I like, and the thing is, like I've looked. Okay, that's done. I don't need to. Okay, I've like looked it up before, and like a lot of people were saying that like on PlayStation it's been what you call it? Chance of no, it's not overheating. Fucking, it's just it's only this game. Yeah, my PlayStation is not even hot. Yeah, the PlayStation is not even hot. It's just this game. I don't fucking... I'm so confused by it. It's so obnoxious. Oh, let me fucking... Oh. Go here, and then we go to the fucking museum. Yeah, I mean, like I've read other people talking about how much it crashes on PlayStation as well. So I don't know. I don't fucking know. I wish there was a way where I could, like, for me to, like, fucking reach out to Falcom and be like, hey, I've been having a lot of crashes with your game on PlayStation. Can you, like, is there something you guys can do about it? Like, can you look into, like, patching it or something? It's a bit ridiculous. Closed temporarily. Closed temporarily? This seems to be related to the 4 SPGs we saw earlier. It does crash on PS5, but not as often. From what I read, there were still people that were experiencing crashes on PS5, but it wasn't as often as PS4. But again, the game uses the same fucking engine. It's the same exact thing as like Daybreak 2. So I don't like the only thing I could think of is that when they, in the process of making this particular game or whatever, there's probably something in the coding that like there's something in the updated coding that they kind of botched. Like, who was it? I was talking to Pete, about it, and he says it's the same engine, but like this is his words. Same engine, but like most games, it's a fork. Every game gets a fork of the engine. Whether or not they port all the bug fixes from one to the next is unclear. Whether or not they introduce new bugs is unclear. One big gotcha is that with so much time between releases, a lot of times you have to change what version of the console rendering platform SDKs you link against. So they might have introduced some new bugs, or it might have been bug fix that was not added or anything. I don't know. So yeah, there's a lot of moving parts in this stuff. Yeah. So it's like I said, it's the same fucking engine, but like Pete said, it's just, you know, it's honestly annoying, and I kind of wish they would like look at it, but like I don't have a way of drawing their attention to it because I don't have a way of like reaching out and being like, hey, your game's fucking crashing, like, every fucking so often. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep throwing fucking reports. I'm even, as you saw, I even have it checked for, like, to, like, send a clip every time. So it sends a clip every time. But I don't even think the reports go to Falcom. I think they just go to Sony. Which, I don't think Sony's gonna do anything about it, so... You know?
This seems to be related to the 4SPG we saw earlier. Are you going to take it on, Van?
Of course we're gonna take it on. I'm pretty curious about it. Let's talk to him now.
Are you the spriggan I keep hearing about? Thank you for coming all this way.
No worries, it's all part of the job. More importantly, it seems like you've got something big going down. Even if they only go to Sony at first, if there's too many for one game, they'll holler at the publisher. Oh, okay. I hope that's the case. I've already sent at least, like... I feel like I've sent, like, 10 so far.
Well, yes. We're putting on a 3-person exhibit to get people excited about the future of contemporary art. Perhaps it'd be easier to just show you what's going on.
Oh!
This is... My goodness! Awful, isn't it? Here's what the original picture looked like for reference.
Oh, goddamn. Kisara does do graffiti, so I could see how someone would think this is intentional if they haven't seen the original.
Still, the area that's been painted over is too big.
But then again, Sony doesn't seem to give a flying hoot about bad PR nowadays, so who knows? Yeah, that's the other part, right? Fucking... Ugh.
Yes, this is nothing but a desecration of the artist's work. When did you first notice this? It was being displayed to the general public as usual this morning.
Yeah, I saw it there. I saw it too. There weren't any issues I was aware of.
As it happens, we had maintenance scheduled to be done in the exhibition hall at noon today. We closed temporarily at exactly 12 o'clock. I call it maintenance, but it was mostly just adjusting the lightings. We leave it to the artists themselves to handle who comes and goes during that time. That was when this occurred. An incident during maintenance, huh? So, who's the one who found it first? That would be Angie, one of Kisara's friends from school. She was going in and out of the exhibition hall helping Kisara. Apparently, she had seen it when she had just come back from the restroom. Nobody else was there at the time. There was a window when it was unattended? Yeah, that's right. Angie actually shrieked when she saw it. She was so startled I came running as did the other members. That was around 12:50 p.m.
I see. In short, the perp was someone involved in the exhibit. Ugh.
Based on what we've heard, it doesn't seem possible for an outsider to be the culprit.
Yeah, that makes sense to me.
I'm glad you're quick to understand. Kisara, the victim of the situation, went as far as to say that the piece had become charming in its own way. She even claimed we didn't need to look for the culprit, but as the person in charge of this exhibition, I cannot ignore what happened. I suppose that's true. Yes, and we cannot deny the possibility of this occurring a second time. That said, I really don't want to make this into a major incident, either. Which is why Kisara recommended I reach out to the Spriggan for help. That's one question answered. Say, do you mind if everyone involved sticks around? Not at all. I've already made the call to have everyone remain here. Kisara left in shock, as you might expect. But if need be, I'm sure she'd be willing to answer your questions. I see. And it seems everything is in place for us to make a deduction. Gotcha. I think I get the picture. For the record, I was working on the second floor at midday, so I have no knowledge about who came or went from the exhibition hall. My alibi shouldn't have any issues, so I'd appreciate it if you didn't count me among your suspects. Confident, aren't you? You don't seem to be lying at any rate. Why don't we start by having a brief chat with the other people involved?
Let's start this 4SPG, shall we?
Damn. That sucks. Cause like Kisara is really good. Like her art is really good. Like that's also part of her art. That skull right there. And then this one over here. Like she's got really good art. And for someone to just vandalize it like that, that's fucked up. You guys are the fixers then? Appreciate the help. Sorry I'm late. Name 3 games you want to see be remade. Yo, Arkham Kratos, how you doing, man? 3 games I'd want to be remade? Honestly, I don't... Well... Golden Sun 1 and 2, actually. I would like to see Golden Sun 1 and 2 remade. Because I do think they could benefit from a remake. Give me a 2.5D Octopath engine, Final Fantasy. That would be pretty nice. Golden Sun 1 and 2, I would like to see remade. Is there any other game I would like to see remade? I'm trying to think. Give me a second. It's hard to say for a lot of other games because like I don't trust a lot of companies nowadays to do remakes anymore. Like on one hand, I would love to see Final Fantasy IX remade, but like I don't. Yes and no. Like I don't trust Square to remake Final Fantasy games anymore. So no, I don't want Final Fantasy IX being remade. And that also applies to like Final Fantasy VIII as well. Like, do I want Final Fantasy VIII to be remade? Yes, but no, because I don't trust Square to remake it. So not that either. I would love to see Lufia remade, but on the other hand, Square now has the rights to Lufia, so no, I don't want it to be remade. That's aside from that, like I can't. There's nothing else I would. There's nothing else that I really would like to see remade aside from like Golden Sun 1 and 2. I know one, Kid Icarus Uprising HD remastered from 3DS on Switch. I've never played the Kid Icarus games. They're not my type of a game, so I never actually got into them. So FF7 remake plus Rebirth is a good or bad remake as of I do not like the FF7 remake. But then again, I'm also not a fan of the OG FF7, so I mean, like I like Final Fantasy VIII and Final Fantasy IX. Those are like my favorite Final Fantasies. Final Fantasy VII was it's a good game. It's just I don't enjoy it as much as I do 8 and 9. And I do like personally, I don't like the remakes for Final Fantasy VII. I'm not a fan. You were just about to say Lufia could be a choice. Yeah, the thing is, like,
The problem is the original developers for Lufia, that studio went. I think they declared bankruptcy, and they pretty much no longer exist. And the rights to Lufia went to Square Enix, and like I said, I don't trust Square to remake anything. Hell, I don't even trust Square to make a new Lufia game in the series, you know? What about Ocarina of Time remake? Do you trust Nintendo making that beloved? No. First of all, that goes back to what I was saying with Final Fantasy VII. I'm not a huge fan of Ocarina of Time. It was a good game for its time. I do personally feel that it's overhyped and I feel like it's an overhyped game. It was good for its time. I don't think it's anywhere near as good as like some of the other games nowadays. And as far as like trusting Nintendo to remake it, I would rather they didn't, and I would rather they focus on just making new Zelda games. Like Breath of the Wild was great. Like, just make new I personally don't want like a remake of Ocarina of Time. I want like a new Zelda title. I don't know. That's just me. I'm not looking forward to the Zelda remake or the Ocarina of Time remake. There's a lot of things that like when I go back and I play Ocarina of Time now, like I feel like there's a lot of little story things that could be changed, and I don't think Nintendo's going to change that. I think Nintendo's going to change a lot of things and just make the game. I feel like they're probably going to make it worse, but I mean, we'll see. Ocarina of Time, man, but I wouldn't mind an expanded Majora's Mask, bigger world, more masks and quests, and play with the characters and schedules, etc. Got you. Same as they should make a brand new Star Fox game, not the remake of Star Fox 64 we just got on Switch 2. Come on. Yeah, like, I'm kind of with you there. On one hand, I like the new visuals for the new Star Fox game. I don't like the new character designs, but I like the new visuals of like the gameplay and everything. I like the new. I like how it looks and feels overall. But like, also, I would have just preferred that they made a new Star Fox game. You know, I would have preferred if they made all they really need to do is just like not remake Star Fox 64, but like make that gameplay, but just new planets, new places, new storyline. Like, it just needs to be new stuff. It can have the same gameplay as Star Fox 64. Like, just new stuff, you know? I don't know. Yeah. The Star Fox 64 remake is kind of weird, in my opinion, but, you know. You don't count Starfield as a Star Fox game? Gotcha. Remakes in general, I don't care too much for. That's fair. There's probably a bunch of games that like, because like when you ask me straight out, it's hard for me to remember like a bunch of games that I've said that I feel need a remake, as opposed to there's probably a bunch that like I could probably like sit here and be like, oh yeah, I would like a remake of this, and this. But like off the top of my head right now, the only two that like I kind of want a remake of is Golden Sun 1 and 2. Those are the only ones I can really think of off the top of my head. Yeah. Actually, the dot hack, infection, mutation, outbreak, and quarantine games could use a remake. Those could use a remake. But I don't think I trust Bandai with that. But also, there is a dot hack reboot that's happening that looks promising. So there's that. I don't want to see them try to make Final Fantasy VI a 3D game, but I'll take a 2.5D. I just would like to see new ideas. That's how we got Octopath in the first. Yeah, personally, I really like Octopath Traveler. It's really good. Bandai wouldn't do it. It would compete with their failed promises by SAO. Well, I know that. Well, here's the thing. CC Corp is Cyber Connections Corporation. Yeah, I think CC Corp. The people who created the Dot Hack games, I believe, are actually working on a reboot of the Dot Hack games, but they can't remake I am OQ, so they're like rebooting it. So it's gonna be like kind of gonna be like its own standalone, but it's still Dot Hack. Like I think they're calling it Dot Hack 0. I think that's the name. I like Nintendo, but I don't want them to remake Pokemon Black and White since how Bash Pokemon BDSP did make it as achievable all the time. Got you. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. As far as Pokemon goes, I don't care much for Pokemon games anymore. Like, I stopped. I've been burnt out on Pokemon. Like after Pokemon X and Y, like I played Pokemon Sun and Moon like the beginning of the game, and I just was like, I don't want to play this anymore. So I stopped playing Pokemon. I tried to get back into Pokemon by playing Pokemon Infinite Fusion, and at the end of Pokemon Infinite Fusion, I was just like, I don't want to play this game anymore. Like, I don't want to play Pokemon anymore. So I'm personally not into Pokemon anymore. So personally, I just don't give much of a shit about Pokemon. It's just not as fun. I don't enjoy this series anymore. It's just not for me. Oh, maybe the Atelier Iris games could be remade, but also Atelier Iris 1 was a terrible game in the first place with its story. Like, the story of Atelier Iris 1 was terrible. They like, in my opinion, if they were to remake Atelier Iris games and remake Atelier Iris 1, I would highly recommend they change a lot in that story. Like, fucking start new, make it a whole brand new story. Like, you can have the same characters, but like change a lot. Like, a lot needs to be changed with Atelier Iris. I'm worried that Pokemon Winds and Waves won't be that good since ZA sucks. Got you. Which remake would you like most? Resident Evil 2, 3, or 4? I don't care. I don't play Resident Evil. I don't know. I don't have an opinion. Atelier Iris 1, 2, and 3 could be nice as a remake, but I don't know how. Like, I don't know. I kind of like this. I like the visuals of the Atelier Iris games, so I'm not too big on it needing a remake. What other games could use a remake? I'm trying to think, like, PlayStation 2 games. Making 3D versions of the earlier Tales games. Yeah, I guess, like, some of the earlier Tales games, like Fantasia, or, like, Tales of Fantasia, Tales of, Eternia, stuff like that. I guess that could be nice as, like, being remade for like, 3D versions. Do I like? No, I don't. I'm not into Pac-Man World. I don't like. I've never played them. Like, Pac-Man's not a thing. Not a thing I get into. Trying to think. Yeah. I mean, the earlier Tales games could actually be pretty nice. Breath of Fire 1 and 2 definitely need, like, a remake and a huge overhaul. I feel. Breath of Fire 1 needs a fucking story. Breath of Fire 1 needs, like, a story. It could use a remake. Like, if you were to make Breath of Fire 1 and 2 on par with, like, 3 and, like, Breath of Fire 3 and 4, like, that'd be fucking amazing. Because 3 and 4 were great. Breath of Fire 3 and 4 were great games. Fucking, if you took Breath of Fire 1 and 2, Breath of Fire 2 could keep its story, because Breath of Fire 2 had a good story. Rework some of the things of Breath of Fire 2, make the visuals more in line with, like, Breath of Fire 3, I'd say, right? Like, you'd have a good game, you know. Breath Breath of Fire 1, you'd have to redo the whole, like, in my opinion, that story needs to be fucking reworked. Because there's, like, no story for Breath of Fire 1. And, like, if they made Breath of Fire, if they remade Breath of Fire 1 and 2 and had visuals on par with, like, Breath of Fire 3 and 4, it would be great. Breath of Fire 4 visuals is, like, my favorite, because it's got that whole water paint, the water paint style, and I like, really love that. I would, personally, I would love for, a new Breath of Fire that was, like, on par with Breath of Fire 4 in terms of visuals and, like, fucking, like, on par with visuals and gameplay and everything. Like, it would just be great. What about DMC3, Persona? You're asking games that you are like far out of my ballpark with all the games you've been asking. I'm personally like I think there's only like 2 Devil May Cry games I played. It was like Devil May Cry 1 and I think Devil May Cry 3, which is the one where he gets the nunchucks, I think. They were good, but like I don't really play them much. Like I played it, beat it, and then I stopped playing it. It's a good game, I guess. I don't play any of the Persona games. I've talked about this before. I don't play any of the Persona games at all, and I refuse to play them. They decided, the creators of the Persona game, what happened was I think Persona 4 was released, and I was gonna play Persona 4, but then they put like this whole ban on like letting people play past a certain point on stream, like streaming past a certain point, and I do full playthroughs of my game. So what happened was they were like, okay, once you hit like this point in the game, you're not allowed to stream any more of the game. You can play it, but you're not allowed to stream it on, like, you're not allowed to upload videos or stream it. And they had that ban on it for like a year. I was like, well, if I'm not allowed to stream past a certain point in the game because you don't want your players to be spoiled, then I'm just not gonna fucking play your games. I have no problem with like not giving money to you for your games. So I refuse to play Persona games. So yeah, they had this whole thing of like, if you stream past a certain point, we'll flag down your channel, and I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna even bother. So they had it up on their website when you go to like the Persona 4 website, it was there, and I was just like, all right, well, and then they took it down after a year. They took that ban down. And I was like, okay, well, I'm still not gonna, because you already spent a whole year of telling me I can't. So now I'm just not gonna buy a Persona game ever. It's just not happening, just out of spite. So yeah, I don't play Persona games, and I'm not a big fan of Devil May Cry. Like, I played Devil May Cry 1 and I think 3, I think it was. And like I said, they were good games. It's not something I'm into. I'm really into like my turn-based RPGs. That's what I'm really into. The turn-based like JRPGs. Like, I like Final Fantasy. I like the Legend of Hero games. I like Breath of Fire. I like oh my god, I like Golden Sun. I like Octopath Traveler. I like Bravely Default. I like so many fucking games. I like the Xenoblade games. I liked so many fucking games. I like Zelda games. I've played Splatoon 3 and 2 and I played Splatoon 1, 2, and 3. I like Splatoon 2 more than 3. I like Kingdom Hearts. I like Star Ocean, Lufia, Mega Man X, Mega Man Zero, Mega Man Battle Network. Fucking, I'm trying to think. I have a decent list of like games that like I don't have them all like in front of me. The Dot Hack games, the Atelier Iris games, fucking Donkey Kong Country. Yeah, Yeah, better safe. Gotta go, bye. Alright, Arkham, you have a good one, man. Enjoy the rest of your day. Yeah, better safe than sorry. That's what I always say. That's fair. My first introduction to Persona was Persona 3. I was in college and suddenly seeing a ton of cosplayers putting toy guns to their heads was real turn off for me. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Just never got into SMT or Persona games as a result. Gotcha. Anyway, getting back to the game. Let me start by saving you some time. I didn't do it. You got proof? There was simply never a time when I was alone. Raymond asked me for help, so I was working with him the whole time.
Really? You better check with Raymond too to see if his story tracks.
Just for reference, may I ask what kind of work you were doing here? Sure, the appearance of rust is crucial to these pieces, but it can change bit by bit. So I regularly check the color and adjust the balance accordingly. I see. The appearance.
Anyway, I get that you're particular about this. But tell me, what do you think of Kisara's art?
Well, of the three of us exhibiting, her work seems to be getting the most attention. For that alone, I have no choice but to be conscious of it. But I would never do anything to defile another person's art.
Is that right? I understand. Whoa, that was weird. I have Persona 5 Royal and Strikers on Steam. It was included in Humble Bundle Monthly, but I have yet to touch them. Got you. You're the curator here, right? Think you could tell us what you know?
Well, I was helping Mehmed at noon today. Mehmed? Jesus. We got lunch together after that, so I can at least prove his alibi. Mehmed Zidane. He's the one who created the sculptures on the right side of the exhibition hall.
No, not Mehmed!
Well, want to confirm this with him later. As far as the others go, I honestly have no idea. Honestly, I'm finding the whole thing hard to swallow. You have my sympathies.
Anyway, thanks for your testimony. Whoa. Talk to Angie.
Oh, it's you guys! Kisara's always talking about you.
We work out of Old Town. You might say we got a bit of a connection to Kisara.
I'm sure what happened here might be quite a shock. Though, it might be difficult for you. Would you mind cooperating with us so we can find the culprit?
Alright. But I don't know if I'll be any help.
You were with Kisara at the time, right?
Right. She wanted me to help her reposition her painting. I got here at around 12:30 p.m. I think. It seems like everyone else had already finished by then, but that's when we got to work. So, you two were the last ones there. The work itself didn't take more than 10 minutes. Kisara said she wanted to use the restroom, so I went with her. I finished first, so I went back to the exhibition hall before she did.
And that's when you saw the painting like that.
I was really surprised. I even shrieked.
And that's when everyone else came running. Did Kisara lag behind the others?
Yeah, she was the last one to arrive. I tried to talk to her, but she just left the art gallery.
I understand. I think that's all we need for now.
Thank you so much, Angie. Don't mention it.
Bro. I don't like the lag after I'm talking to every single character. Raymond, right? You're the guy who was working part-time at the flower shop in Old Town. If memory serves, you're working here while attending art college full-time.
Yeah, I was inspired by Jess, who even now is pursuing his dreams. I may be a bit of a late bloomer, but I decided to pursue mine too.
Well, it's never too late to give something a try. What's important is whether or not you're satisfied.
Van. You're right! Thank you.
So, can we ask you about today's incident?
Yeah, of course. Though, to be honest, I don't know much. I was busy helping Felix at midday, after all. We were together the whole time.
That matches with what we heard before. In that case, it seems likely they're both innocent. I take it you don't know much about what was happening around you then?
Yeah, I'm sorry to say. Truly, all I know is that Felix is innocent.
Alright, that's all our questions answered.
Care to buy a museum souvenir? Come again!
I do not like the lag. It's gonna crash once we get out of here, isn't it?
You must be the ones investigating the incident. I'll answer any questions I can. Fire away.
Alright then, let's start with your alibi.
I don't remember exactly when I was in the exhibition room, but it shouldn't be hard to prove. I was with Ashanti the entire time.
Save early, save often. Yeah!
That matches the testimony we just heard from her.
That doesn't leave much room for doubt.
By the way, what were you doing in the exhibition room?
I was adjusting the lights that illuminate the art. Although it's indoors, the lighting still changes between morning and afternoon. I'm mindful of how the shadows fall. It may not sound like much, but the work I do is vital. It sounds like there's a lot to think about behind the scenes.
Well, this has been informative.
Last question. May I ask what you think of Kisara? Well, she's the youngest of the three of us. To put it plainly, I think she's more passionate than either Felix or myself. But that's exactly why I can't afford to let her outdo me. We may work in different mediums, but she ignites my fighting spirit.
I see. That makes sense. Seems like we learned all we can out of these people.
Yes, you're right. We have enough to make a tentative inference. But,
well, no use dawdling around. Let's just give a report for now. Jesus!
How did it go? Did you determine the culprit?
I think we're on the cusp. You mind gathering everyone here?
It seems like you found the truth.
I am nervous for some reason.
Hold nothing back. Tell us, who is the culprit?
Well, we don't have conclusive evidence yet, but it's someone else. The culprit is someone who isn't here.
Huh?
Oh. No way!
That's right.
That's ridiculous! Let me speak bluntly. It was Angie, wasn't it?
Hold on. You can't just decide that on your own. It's true that according to our investigation, Angie was the only one without an alibi. But we learned there was one other person without an alibi.
It couldn't be.
Curtis?
Are you guys still stuck there? I spotted Kisara, but then I lost sight of her again.
Curtis?
So, he's been pursuing Kisara, huh?
What in the world?
Leave the talk for later. We're going after them.
I'm coming too!
Whenever I spot Kisara, she gets away again. I'm not sure, but I think she's still nearby.
Sounds like it'd be most efficient if we split into two groups. We'll take the far side of the bridge, so you two take this one.
Got it!
So she vandalized her own art? That's what it sounds like. Bro. Bro! She's standing on a box and fishing. Stop fishing! Stop it! Okay, moving on. If she vandalized her own art, the question is why? What is the reason?
Searching time.
We finally found you, Kisara.
Well done, Spriggan. Did you enjoy getting to play detective? Did you really do it yourself, Kisara? That's why you came here, isn't it? Because you thought so. Well, it's true.
Are you freaking kidding me?
We finally caught up to you! Perfect timing. I wanted you two to hear this too. What do you think I am?
Huh?
Kisara? Until just half a year ago, I was nobody. A stone on the road, or less than that. I was gutter trash. Yet I made all kinds of connections, and before I knew it, the tide was carrying me along.
So, to give a little bit of insight here, in the previous game, we met Kisara. She was literally like, she was basically kind of acting like a thug on the street. She was just going around graffitiing everything. She like did like graffiti on the one guy's boat, and she did like graffiti on like certain like some of the walls in one of the other areas of Edith. There, from what I remember, it was like some sort of family issue. It's hard to remember all the facts, but like there was some sort of family issue, and then we ended up getting her. I think she got adopted by a different family, if I remember correctly. I can't fully remember. So now she's gone from being like, you know, like some punk on the street to being like, you know, to like now she's with like a new family, and she's more of an, I would say a little bit more of an upstanding citizen, so to speak, and I think she's really gotten like taken a liking to her art, and the people she lives with has been like really supportive of that, it seems like. So yeah.
Yet I made all kinds of connections, and before I knew it, the tide was carrying me along. And now, the world thinks of me as some sort of genius young artist.
That was the other thing, because everybody really loved her art, so it became like one of those things of like, she like her art has been really become really loved.
What's wrong with that? If anything, it's a blessing! I thought so too, at first. But it was all make-believe. What people want, what the world wants, isn't me. They want my title.
That's not true!
That 3-person exhibit is proof. Put bluntly, my work makes even garbage look like fine art in comparison. The piece I made in Messeldam was nothing short of atrocious, if I do say so myself. But the graffiti I created after losing my mom, after abandoning Northumbria where I was born, it had a soul, the rebellious spirit that boiled in the pit of my stomach. Kisara,
It definitely left an impact.
But now I'm spoiled by the people around me. And even if a part of me feels that's not such a bad thing, there's no way graffiti painted in these conditions can have any kind of soul. Yet nobody realizes it. Nobody points it out. They all just say that since it's the work of a genius, it has to be good. In the end, no one understands the real me.
And the truth comes to light.
That's why I painted over that trash. Looking at it was unbearable. The only reason I didn't come forward about it immediately was because the event planner's reaction was funny. He was so obsessed with the young genius that he never suspected me from the start.
What a joke!
Find her for a waste of resources. I mean, bill her double time. I mean,
I understand your feelings, really, but they've become twisted.
This is the real me. If you can't handle it, then too bad. But boy, I sure feel a lot better now. You think they'll expel me from Aramis? I bet they'll even stop calling me a genius. Fine with me. I've been nothing but trash from the get-go.
Kisara, you unapologetic? Okay, go to the presses.
Grow up!
Damn.
Angie? I've done nothing but stand by while you got this crap out of your system. Sure, maybe this dark, brooding, tough-talking Kisara is the real you. But the bright, pure-hearted honest Kisara is real too. I won't let you deny it. Angie. I got something to say too. You're raging about how the people around you don't understand you. But everyone has prejudices. Everyone has their own point of view in this world. So, name recognition is just as much of a legitimate basis of appraisal. I think the fact that you can't even understand that makes you the one who's self-important, don't you? Those are harsh words. But they are to the point.
Why don't you just cut this all out?
What?
I'm sure you think you're in too deep after all that tough talk. But you've thought the same things your friends are saying too, right?
It's true. Maybe right now. I'm just a brat throwing a tantrum. But it's too late to erase what I've done. Kisara,
did you really think that far ahead? What difference does that make? Just paint over it.
That's definitely something you can do in graffiti. But I've already lost sight of how I feel.
Express both sides! Not to steal someone else's analogy, but why not follow up with both ends of the emotional spectrum? On one side, you're dark, boiling, brooding towards the people who don't see below the surface. And on the other, the bright, pure-hearted gratitude you have for your current environment and situation. I'm saying you should take all those things together and express them in your graffiti.
Both my dark and bright sides? Huh. Makes sense. Maybe I can express those things honestly now.
So she's gonna create a new painting?
It's done.
I hate to say it, but this really is amazing.
Yeah, just what I'd expect from Kisara.
It really draws you in. It probably helps knowing the circumstances behind it.
Indeed. There is a passion here that the original could not match.
I'm ashamed of my own thoughtlessness, now that I've heard the story. It truly is a splendid piece.
My dark and bright sides mixed together. I've never attempted something like this before, but I feel like I did them justice.
Yeah, your spirit really shows through in this work.
I bet the exhibit will become even more lively as a result.
Yeah, the sudden new edition is going to really get people talking too.
That's true. In any case, that settles that.
Well done, everyone.
Accepted. Confirmed.
Gray, rank up!
Chalk one up.
I mean, it's nice. Kind of like this one a little more. AFK, alright, Merc. I think this one's my favorite out of all her pieces, though. I kind of like that one the best. Anyway, moving on. Wait. Save. Just in case. Alright, so now all I have left of, like, I think that's all I have. Wait, let's go back to Old Town. I don't know if I have any of the blue exclamation marks left. Do 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 do. Okay, anything here? Nothing. Go to Riverside.
Objective.
Anything here? Oh, actually, let me, like...
Now where?
I just love the view.
Let's go.
Here.
Okay, nothing over there.
Search time.
Let's go.
Nothing there.
Ooh,
Let's go.
This looks like a good fishing spot.
Okay. Let me check over there.
I could go for some fishing.
Nope. Okay. That's fine. Station Street.
Let's roll, gang.
Just checking everything, making sure I get everything. I don't see anything over here. Wait, the underground ruins. Can I go?
Beginning search.
Oh, I can't go in there. Okay, well, worth a shot. What is... Oh, that's that. Okay, never mind. Oh, did I... Hold up, did I mess with the drone shop? I already did. Okay. Did I already make all the... Okay, I made all that. Those are all done. That's done. Done. Okay. Go to the Arbor District.
Hit the road.
Oh, did I do the... I'm pretty sure I did the movies. I should probably double check. Well, I'll double check once I get to the Treon Towers. Treon Tower. Ugh.
The new first years are quite the hard workers.
Alright, let's talk to whoever it is that's over here.
Welcome to Andalusia.
Oh, wait. Oh, Lucretia and Chloe? What the hell are you doing here? Oh, it's Miss Chloe and Lucretia? The hell kind of lineup is this? And you're even showing your face this time around?
My, if it isn't the Spriggan and his helpers. Hello there. I didn't expect to run into you again so soon. In regard to my face, it's not as though it's meant to be kept secret. You all saw how I looked when I wore a kimono before, no?
Oh yeah, I guess that's true.
I've heard all about how things have been going, and from the sound of it, You've all been through a lot. It seems someone gave you a bit of a hard time recently.
Why does Chloe seem so upset? Like, the way she looks at her, she's like, it seems someone. As if Lucretia is like her best friend. She's like, excuse me, why are you giving my daughter a hard time?
If you know that much, I'm not quite sure how to respond. But regardless, it's nice to meet you. My name is Elaine Auclair. How polite of you. I'm Chloe, Judith's mother. I'm sure you already know my background, so it shouldn't be too much of a surprise. But Lucretia and I have been acquainted since back when I was still, working full-time. Indeed, we first met before I had even joined the society. It's been, my word, 16 years since we last fought while I was a member of the Order of the Moonlight Horse. Yeah, you were always quite the troublemaker back then, weren't you? Though it seems you've mellowed out quite a bit since then. Well, I owe that largely to you and your relentless scolding, now don't I? I see.
I sure as hell didn't see that Lord Dumb coming.
Come to think of it, you were working full-time up until 10 years or so, until 10 or so years ago, Miss Lanster.
So, you two were kind of like Jaegers then? Sometimes you'd fight, but other times you worked together?
And that about sums it up, yes. She was never completely awful, but Mr. Oathbreaker, on the other hand...
Yeah, we're very familiar with him by now.
Well, as much as we may seem like a package deal, I'm not always working with him, you know. Back when we were both in the Order, he was fairly hands-off when it came to my activities. Even now, I'm not quite sure what he's up to.
Huh, so that's how it is. Our friend with the hat did mention he was on some kind of trip. The fool, that professor, it's starting to seem like everyone in your group is off doing their own thing.
I can't deny that. Even Walter's acting on his own right now. However, you needn't worry, thanks to that agreement between the Garden Master and President Gramhart. And given how much dear Elroy has been scolded, I especially doubt he'll stir up trouble anytime soon. As much as I'd like that to be true, I'm not about to count on it. By the way, maybe you could give us more details about your pact with my father. Nice try, but sorry, that's not something I can let slip so easily. In any event, I plan to leave Edith soon and head off to a certain place.
Are you allergic to speaking plainly or something? Well, at the very least, enjoy the cake here. It's so good it'll restore your humanity to your dark and twisted soul. Oh, it'll restore the humanity. Ugh. If I had my way, I'd sit Harwood, the Fool, and your professor down and shove a slice down each of their throats too.
Something tells me it wouldn't have quite the same effect on them that it does you, Van. Well, I had been recommending it to Yorda and a few others, but it seems you're quite a fan of sweets yourself. Yes, my daughter's told me all kinds of stories about your sweet tooth. I got to thinking, and I'd love for a connoisseur such as yourself to try this one dessert in my recipe book someday.
You got a dessert? Van hears about a new dessert, a new sweet, and his neurons light up like a bonfire. We really veered off the topic in record time once we got onto the sweets train.
I'm a little curious, honestly.
At the very least, it seems we don't need to be overly suspicious about Miss Isley?
Isley? Is that the name?
For the moment. True. Best we leave it to Miss Lanster to keep an eye on her while we focus on our other tasks.
Isley? That's her fucking last name or something?
Let's do this.
100 degrees outside. Damn! Welcome back. Welcome back. And like 70 in the basement in the house. Got you. Yeah, that's a drastic difference. Oh, let me check. Well, I think I did do the movies, but I'm gonna double check it just in case. Cold, hot, cold, hot, cold. I mean, you know, just to go to the bathroom. Ugh, that's rough. Okay, so I did do the movies. Okay.
That's Trion Tower? It's humongous. Eastern tea is...
Please, take your time.
Oh, Anya's and the rest of your work crew.
Both on the job and busy on the job as usual, are we?
Yes, it's good to see you all. Really cutting loose having a girls' day out at Quincy Parlor. Plus one guy.
Shut it! It's not like I want to be here!
Can we just get this educational visitation meeting done with? Don't be so impatient, James. Wrapping up in a blanket to minimize the thermal shock? Got you. Educational visitations. That brings back memories. Sure does. I heard they suddenly made the call to do it in Longlai this year. Yep. Originally we were supposed to be off until the end of the week. But the space program got moved forward. I have to say, I'm looking forward to getting a chance to see a manned rocket launch. You still haven't decided on whether or not you're going to participate though, have you, Anyas? Yes, that's right. Sorry to cause you all so many problems. It's fine. What happens, happens. You just focus on doing your thing, okay? Thank you, Odette.
It's nice having such good friends.
Well, you can keep mulling over it until the 11th hour, if that's what you need.
Right. Speaking of student council work, you mentioned having a good deal of trouble with vendors compared to last year, yes? Yeah, about that. Apparently it's because people left their jobs without passing on the appropriate information. It seems like there's been more people like that in the past year, regardless of the industry.
Is that so?
Smells like it might be related to the missing persons incident.
But they must have all had their own individual reasons to quit. Being fed up with the status quo could be what ties them together, though. At any rate, it'd be a shame not to make the most of the venue here. Do your meeting the right way and get yourself some sweets!
But of course, that's where we intended from the start.
Good luck to all of you too!
Okay, so that's done. Then we go to the Chardin district.
Let's be on our way.
Do 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 do. God fucking damn it! Ah! I swear to God, man! I swear to fucking God! Bro! I don't know how they like release a game in this state where it's like crashing so much, and then like months later they still haven't patched it. Like, I assume there's other people who have been reporting this shit as well. Alright. To the Chardin district. Take 2. Then again, maybe there isn't as many people reporting it because a lot of people are probably playing it on PC. Although, I gotta say, this is probably the most I've crashed on stream. Like, this stream is probably the most I've crashed during this game. Oh. Dominique and, Gien. Gien? What the hell are you doing here?
Oh, it's you lot. I heard about what went down this morning.
It's been some time. Since last spring, yes? Good to see you again, Aaron. The rest of you as well. It seems Lao Da Mao, old Boss Cat's granddaughter, isn't with you today, though.
The pronunciation there was really good.
Old Boss Cat, you're the same as ever, you wrinkly coot.
Well, I guess considering how well connected you are, it shouldn't be a surprise you know him too. You here asking about the society? Nah, nix that. It's gotta be about whatever Cow and Ashen are after, isn't it? And that name will forever be Cow.
Of course, that would make sense. Indeed, you are correct. Strange disappearances and mysterious white orbment. The details of what happened at the auction house have been shared across Hayway, and the various families have begun to make their moves. However, I am unable to share anything more than that with you.
But shouldn't we be cooperating as much as we can in times like this?
I know I'm not in Hayway, so you can't tell me jack shit, but still!
How'd I do her voice? Fuck. Her voice is the one that's like the hardest one to do right now. Fuck.
This geezer is being so unusually stubborn today. It's even giving me a headache. At this point, we both know each other's weaknesses, so it's a real pain in my backside trying to break him down.
I've truly underestimated you. Yes, I imagine she's just about the only person who can negotiate with one of Hayway's elders like this.
Well, we have gotten some new information via the Society about the white orbment they left to you. Since you were the ones who went through the effort of getting it, I suppose we can give you something to work with as compensation.
Much obliged. If you know that much, then I guess we had some scary folks following us the whole time we were down in that basement, huh?
Wait, really?
We were probably already marked by the time we visited Cow and Ashen for information.
I didn't even notice, but wouldn't Shizuna have been able to see them?
I'm sure she spotted them, yeah. Probably decided it'd be funnier to let them be, though.
She totally would. So, old man, what's this info you got for us?
Strictly speaking, I'm not part of Operate Solutions, but I hope it's okay if I sit in on this as well.
I'll join in myself if it's all the same.
I coded information, but it's more question than it is answer. So, the white orbment you recovered. As I'm sure you noted already, it bears a strong resemblance to Epstein's legacy, the Genesis.
Yeah, your point?
You may have forgotten, but one of them was hidden away in Langport. To be precise, it was in Heilong Shenzai, the land that was sealed away 40 years ago.
Wait, is that?
No, I remember them mentioning this before.
If I recall correctly,
That location has close ties to Aaron's circumstances. As you learned back then, we of Hayway sealed the Tyrant away to die there. And one of the Genesis you came there for was sealed in the very same place with him. So that then begs the question, why did he have one of Professor Epstein's devices in the first place? When? From whom? And under what circumstances did the Tyrant obtain that Genesis? No one, not even us at the highest levels of Hayway, had any knowledge about that device being there.
What kind of facial hair should we give this guy? Snotterfall. I mean, you know, fair enough.
For real!
Huh? If it was 40 years ago, that would have been 15 years after Professor Epstein had passed.
How could it have possibly made it all the way from him to Langport? Think about it. It's the same sort of situation for those people with the white orbments, right?
That's right!
A group similar to the DG orbments that are similar to the Genesis. There are a lot of coincidences piling up all of a sudden.
Wait, a group similar to the DG cult. And then orbments that are similar to the oh, okay, I see what she's saying. The Altered Dawn and the replica Genesis. Okay.
So, it's the AD. It's AD that's more of an important point than I expected.
That's all the compensation I can give you for now. But as long as the family heads are operating in the same area, such as Edith, there are more likely to be times where they'll collaborate. So feel free to arrange for any further exchanges you'd like with myself, my granddaughter, Cow, or even Yin.
Yep, that's the plan.
Heh, one of these days you're gonna be the one coming to us for info.
Okay, and then... Oh, that's not the exit. Whoops. Where is the exit? Fuck. Oh, maybe that is the exit. Oh, okay, it is. Alright. Okay, so nothing else over here, so now I just go to... I'm assuming I just go to a different district and then I get a phone call. Yep, there we go. Oh, this number!
Hey there, darlings! How have you all been? Your fixer work still going well?
Ah, shoot! Forgot to stop by earlier, but yeah, it's going okay, all things considered. Don't suppose you got anything new about that AD group for me, do you? As it just so happens, one of Elaine's seniors from the guild stopped by my place not too long ago. And I've been having a nice long chat with this rare customer. Could it be Zin? We ran into him ourselves just this morning. Wouldn't have expected that shaved bear to ever come to your shop, though. Don't worry. He knows that I often serve underground types, so he's been on his best behavior. Anyway, he wanted me to pass on a message if I was able to get in contact with you. Namely, that this is a good opportunity for you to come and meet his special guest we've got with us. Huh? No clue who that could be, but you make it sound like a pretty big fish. But got it, we'll swing by if we can find the time.
I'll be waiting for you. We've got some other stuff to talk about, so no rush.
I'm sorry to trouble you, but I really could use your assistance. Everyone from Arkwright Solutions, and Elaine as well.
That voice. Could it be? And with that, my message is delivered. We'll be waiting, darlings.
I feel like I've heard that man's voice somewhere before.
His voice was pretty calm. Oh, wait!
Yes, we first met him during the illusory coup. And then we saw him again at the political debate. From what I hear, he's been pretty active in Parliament recently. It seems he's been questioning the Patriot League about problems that have come up as a result of the space program. Correct. And due to that, he's been in frequent contact with the guild as of late. But given our charter, there's not much we can publicly do to help him.
Something about non-intervention for political stuff, yeah? Sounds like a real pain in the ass.
But still, given this guy's position, I'm willing to bet he's got some good info for us. Right then, once we got everything else settled, we're headed over to Bermati's in Riverside. Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure we got everything settled, so I think we can go there.
Well then, shall we?
Do 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 do. We start chatting with them, it's probably gonna be a while before we're done. We're coming up on 4:30. Should we wrap up our work for now ahead in? Right. Okay, this is like where they're like, oh, by the way, you're not gonna be able to do anything after this point for a while. You're gonna have to continue the storyline. Which, I mean, I pretty much did everything I needed to, so it's fine.
Van, darlings! So good
Or
to
it should
see
be
you
fine, at
all.
least.
Oh, Lane. Didn't expect to see you here, too.
Hello, Jin.
I'm sorry we had to call you over here like this. I really should have just gone over to your office.
It's all good. Don't worry about it.
It's good to see you again. I remember we talked a little during that debate back in March. And, of course, your help during the coup is invaluable.
I don't really remember this guy, but okay. Well, there's a surprise.
Senator, you actually remember what happened during those 3 days?
I do. The images of fleeing that pointless coup alongside the president and the prince are burned into my mind. I've since heard the full story from Zin. This nation owes all of you a debt it cannot easily repay.
Oh, no, it wasn't just us. It was only thanks to help from a lot of different people that we were able to make it through.
I was sort of part of the problem at one point. That event aside, it seems you know a great deal of information not released to the public. Is that right?
Correct. I went and looked into the cult eradication plan that took place back when the Republican Party was in power. And then I have ties to Crossbell, so I'm aware of what went on during the Croix independence bid and the Retributive Tower incident.
Oh, that certainly explains things. He's been a huge help. He's given us a good deal of insider information that not even the guild knew.
If I remember right, you took command of the president's security team during the coup, yeah? Way I hear it. Despite being in the opposition party, you got some connections to Hayway too. Haha. Well, I do have to draw a certain line, but I get along well with Mr. Fawn and on a personal level.
Well, happy to find you're an easier guy to talk with than I expected. Getting down to business, though, I hear you've been looking into all the strange stuff that's been going on around the space program? So I take it you're after a little info exchange between the Serpents and the Shadows, that right?
That's right. Now, and even back during the Armada incidents. The main party, no. The presidential office should have shared all relevant information with the other parties. But it seems for some reason they either can't or won't do that. So I thought I had better go searching for this info on my own. As a politician, I feel I have a duty to lay the groundwork for the future, regardless of whether my party is in control.
Senator!
Ha! This guy is cut from a different cloth than President Gramhart. Heck, even Rocksmith. Well, if that's the case, then let's get to it. What do you say we each lay out our cards?
So even the space program's budget is full of irregularities?
After seeing it on the news, I figured the amount of mirror the space program would need was well astronomical.
That's putting it lightly. As a member of the opposition party's inspection team, I actually visited Zeku Space Base the other day.
Well, talk about timely. What was it like?
I'm told they're sparing no expense in implementing every state-of-the-art piece of technology they can. Stepping inside, my very first impression was utter shock that they were able to build something so grand out there in the barren hinterlands. Though perhaps I should have expected it, given that Professor Young Cronkite was overseeing its construction. Suffice it to say, the equipment they have there is without a doubt the kind of technology a feat like this requires.
Now I got a family member involved, and that lines up with what little I've heard.
Oh, are you one of Professor Hamilton's students? Despite my tone when I talk about it, I do agree that the space program's aim is a noble one. It's just the cost of building, maintaining, and operating the base, and all 3 rockets have been publicly disclosed. However, there's an amount of unaccounted for expenses that vastly dwarfs all other expenditures combined. Almost as though they've been pouring all this money into something huge that they refuse to make public.
I don't like the sound of that.
Could it be... Whoops. Could it be for some manner of new weapon, or perhaps a new type of observation satellite? I couldn't begin to guess, but on the topic of weaponry, they have already reported a new weapon on the defense expenditures. It's the assault frame they announced last year. It's supposed to be nothing like before. Rumor has it, it'll be used for the man launch that's scheduled the day after tomorrow.
Oh, so that's why they shot a humanoid dummy up there last time.
I'll bet that has something to do with the reason those guys from Thor's were invited to the garden.
So, just to be clear, you're saying you think this sum of money is being spent on something completely different? Correct. They have it marked as confidential expenditures, but its sheer size is a telling all on its own. I'd say it's probably enough to finance a large fortress and an aerial fleet.
That's a hell of a lot of money.
And this is something that all this money is going to... is the real goal of the space program? Yes, I believe it is a very distinct possibility. And I can't say whether this is related or even true just yet, but rumors say that this space program has another name.
Huh? It does?
Isn't the official codename for it Project Startaker?
That is actually something I've been hearing whispers about more and more among the other info brokers. Startaker's public name, but people are saying the presidential office in space have a different codename for it. Unfortunately, Kincaid and his group have clamped down so hard on any info, we haven't been able to figure out what that name is.
That's sending off red flags for me. It'd be one thing if they just wanted to have their own little name for it. But I don't know, this stinks like shit.
From the sound of it, all the technicians and the construction crew working there have been hit with a strict gag order. It doesn't seem like they're being threatened or anything, but there's not a peep coming out of anyone.
There is one thing we can say with certainty, and it's that the presidential office is hiding something. Indeed, and they've contracted both Marduk and Ikaruga's cooperation in service to that. Our biggest question now is, are the space program's true goal and AD somehow related?
Sorry, lurked for a giggle, but have to go back to work. Alright, Shadow, you have a good one, man. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks for hanging. Thanks for the lurk, man. I appreciate it.
What? But that's...
At a glance, there doesn't seem to be any connection between the space program and these people mimicking the cult. But their words about another dawn still give pause.
That is something to consider. The space program is being touted as a new dawn for the world in its promotional campaigns. Given the way the presidential office and the CID have been acting, I almost have to wonder if they're not getting the reports coming in from Crossbell, Liberl, and the Empire.
Huh? What reports?
I remember hearing about people disappearing from the northern part of the continent in places like Remiferia.
Oh yes, I've heard that as well. It seems that several people who were stirring up anti-immigration sentiment or were vocal about independence issues have gone missing. But separately from that, I've been getting reports from politicians and government officials in the countries I have contacts in. In Crossbell, for example, certain politicians who lost their jobs after colluding with the Mafia have suddenly disappeared. And in the Empire, troublemakers from both the noble and reformist factions have vanished too. In Liberl, it's a number of corrupt military officers who enabled the coup attempt back in 1202.
Oh my.
All of them neither civilians or criminals. People that even HQ hadn't thought to keep an eye on.
Hold on a sec. What if we're just overthinking this? What if these folks haven't been kidnapped?
The hell are you saying? The hell? Are you saying all these people are joining the AD shit all on their own?
If that's the case, then it's possible that this is happening in countries all across the continent.
If all those people are gathering together here in Calvard,
then the number of people caught up in the AD could be several times greater than we initially thought.
I might have made a serious mistake. I was so caught up with events on my front door that I neglected what was going on abroad. I should have at least gathered more info about the illegal immigrant situation. What? Don't startle me like that. Phone! Wait, emergency call?
Oh yeah, requests from clients who got one foot in the grave and another on a banana peel. I'll take them on sometimes for a premium. Do you even listen to yourself?
Oh, the call didn't connect. I wonder if their reception is bad or something. Wonder what that could have been about. Hey, Anyas, look! Look! Ugh.
Fucking...
Huh? The Genesis.
What's going on over... Oh.
I got through. Please, help us! The Black Light District's in danger. Send someone, anyone! Those pictures, the guild, I don't care who!
You're Joe Browning, right? Calm down just a second and tell me what's going...
I don't know what's going on! There's crazy freaks and monsters everywhere! Save us, damn it!
Damn!
Let's go. There's a shortcut near here.
Right. I'll contact Hazel.
Understood. You guys are good to go, right?
Of course.
What could be happening there? Anyway, we'd better hurry.
This has to be fate. I'll come with you.
You crazy?
No, you can't. We couldn't bring a senator with us to somewhere so dangerous.
Don't worry, I'm former military, just like your father. If it comes down to it, I know how to handle myself. And as a politician, I have a need to know what's happening to my city.
Fine, fine. It's clear there's no convincing you otherwise. You can come, but you gotta stay in the back. We clear? Bermonti, can you pass this on to the police for us? Oh, and those two also.
Those two?
The police, them, and I'll call Heyue as well. Whatever's going on, you all be careful over there.
Them? Who's them? Are you talking about Celise and Leon? Maybe. Maybe that's
If
who
we're
he's talking
ready,
about.
then let's hurry. The shortcut's on the other side of the river.
Wait, no. Celise and Leon are with, Reen. So then... Lucretia? Maybe. I don't know. I'm not sure who them is. Alright, so... Zin's with us? Zin is with us. One of the few times we get Zin with us.
Sounds good.
Right.
Okay, here goes.
Sounds good.
Let's go, go, go! I've heard rumors of these secret underground passages. There's some trick to getting it open, right? Yep, though this one ain't the turn the knob type. Surprised you know that much. Guess you must really get around, huh? I talked with your daughter a while back, and she told me a few stories about you. No, so you met Ellie. I suppose I should have expected the two of you would get along. No, I said I was ex-military. I was only ever an inspector back in Crossbelt. Well, I hear it. You just about single-handedly fended off a takeover by the Mafia while while butting heads with the Empire. And it was through all that you got to know the daughter of the McDowell family and... Oh, got you. Sorry. Guess this ain't the time to be chatting. Wouldn't have pegged you of all people to be the nosy gossip type. For real. I thought you were supposed to be the guild's big shot leader guy, not some gabby housewife.
Well, can't disagree with that, but we should get moving.
Right, if we hurry, it should only take us about 20 minutes.
Hey! Wait up!
Who? Oh. The doc?
Wait, Isabel! Come to think of it, you were over in the Layford district. Did you receive emergency notice as well?
Yeah, I got a call from the district's kingpin, but it cut off suddenly. And I knew this would be my chance to make bank. To make a difference.
Yeah, sure.
So when I went to ask Bermati about some meat shields, or should I say bodyguards, he sent me after you guys.
Of course. That all checks out.
She's not even trying to hide her intentions.
Yep, classic Isabel. Wouldn't be a bad idea to bring a doctor with us, though. Alright, everyone. Let's move to the Blacklight District.
Right.
What are monsters doing here? Back when Pandemonium happened, there were a bunch of devils swarming all over.
But Isabel, you said you passed through here this morning, right? Right. None of those things were here earlier. They must have something to do with the attack.
It almost reminds me of the geofront down here. That monster over there looks especially strange, though. Ugh! It's those pieces of shit again!
Zin, that's the monster from the report?
That thing that Alvis ran into appeared in the culvert and junction areas? Really is a weird looking thing, isn't it? They're a pain to deal with, but there's no time for other options. We'll just have to push through.
Right! I'm picking up signals from a large number of entities ahead. Be on your guard, everyone. Please be sure to keep to the back, both of you.
Alright, but please allow me to provide at least a bit of supporting fire.
And if anyone needs it, I'll be ready with some quick first aid.
I'll give it my best.
Whoa! Oh wait, fucking his hollow core is on, isn't it? Fucking yep. The voice is on. Get off. Shut up.
We can win.
Wait, I just turned it off, didn't I? What? Why was it still yapping? Okay, it's not yapping anymore. Good. Ah! Camera, why?
Good work. We still in one piece?
We need to hurry. Lead the way.
Roger that. Don't go wandering off on your own.
I do like Zin's attacks. They feel fucking strong. There's so much. There's like so much oomph and impact from his attacks. I love it.
Away with you!
God damn.
Ready to rumble. All right, who's next in line?
You ain't the immovable for nothing.
Granted, he does feel slow as fuck.
Stay put. Signaling now. We've got him.
Oh, that's only gonna hit one. God damn it.
Go all in on him.
Let's do this.
All you. Take it home, Fairy.
Damn it. I don't want to, like... fine, whatever. Oh, that killed that one pretty fucking easily. What the hell?
Praise Arusha and the flames. You did wonderful, Fairy. Watch out. That enemy looks strong.
Stay put. Take down. We've got the lead.
Just say the word.
Thundering kick!
Howl for me. Thundering kick. Don't stop.
Understood. There we go.
Okay. Oh, lock chest. Okay, here we
Now
go.
that's what I call a fight.
You ain't the immovable for nothing.
Access granted. Commencing operation. Expanding search field.
Do 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 do.
Expanding search field.
I'm not even sure if I'm going the right way, but it looks like I'm going the right way.
Expanding search field.
Oh, okay, that was actually really fucking simple.
Mission accomplished.
Alright. That was, easy. It's easier than the last one I did. Nebulous. Ooh. Wait. No, not that. Arts, please. Thank you. It has nebulous cannon, which is nice. But... like, I'd rather have the Phantasma, the giant whale. Plus, I already have, like, nebulous cannon as a plugin. Or, yeah, as a plugin. So, I mean... it's alright. It's not bad, but it's not great.
Let's get this rolling. Ready to roll. We've got the lead.
Thundering kick!
All right. Yours, crush. They're down. Arkwright.
Oh, you know what? I should be... What is this? Restore 30 HP, EP, and CP... Oh. And wait, does the other guy... No, he does not. Okay, well, I can do this.
Say we have the dosage.
Oh, whoops, I didn't mean to activate ZOC. Oh well, whatever. It's fine.
You want this? Oh, big hammer! Let's clinch it. Say no more. Have some of your trouble. One more. Never be
Get him!
You want this? Oh, big hammer! We're done.
We're almost to the exit.
Picked the wrong guy to fight. That's good work, alright. Watch it. That one's dead.
Oh, that's right. I can do Zin's S-Craft.
Signal.
Let's do it.
Behold, the fists of the immovable. Alright, boom, strike.
I don't know if that animation is different. I really need to look at what his animation was before, but that looked pretty cool.
You're open. Take it home, fairy.
Attack surge.
And teach them their place.
There we go.
And then... Where is... There it is.
You got this.
Efort Raid. And that's all the monsters here.
Hey, that one felt pretty good.
Nice hustle, fairy.
Nice hustle, Fairy!
Oh no. What happened here?
Shit. This is way worse than I thought it'd be.
I can hear fights happening everywhere in the district. Wounded all over the place.
And the battles are between people, not monsters?
The fuck?
It's almost as though half the people in this district have been driven mad.
Definitely seems like they've lost it. Yeah. This might be a bit tricky.
Whatever's going on, we've got to act now. We'll figure things out as we go. Elaine, Arkwright, let's move.
Right. Everyone, our goal is to stop anyone not in their right mind from fighting. Knock them out, tie them up, whatever you gotta do.
Fires have broken out all across the district as well. Be careful you don't get caught in the smoke.
Theo, Zeros, patrol mode. Report to me with any injured or unconscious people you find.
Roger.
While take down monsters and riders, keep an eye out for anyone in danger. Helping victims and saving wounded people will earn you an SP bonus. Got it. Save! I can save over this one. Yeah. Alright, I am going to stop here for the day, you guys. Thank you everyone for hanging out. I hope you all enjoyed. I may or may not continue tomorrow. I don't know if I'll be streaming tomorrow, is basically what I'm saying. It all depends on, you know, if we have the renovations happening tomorrow. So yeah. I will see you next stream, whatever day that turns out to be. So have yourselves a good one. Take care. Bye!